Am I still bleeding?
Yeah. Is shooting too easy for you? Well, if so, we've got something that's going to make your life significantly harder.
I'm Jonny Carter, and we are looking for the best new guns and gear of the moment.
This might be the last time he has a beautiful face.
Oh!
I'm bringing in two of the best guys I know to help. Ryan and Mike. These guys know their guns.
Get on your hands and knees, Michael!
Today, we're going to be comparing three guns that we bought for under £1,000 each.
Well, my £1,000 gun's now worth 400 quid because it just fell off the back of the golf cart.
We'll take a look through Mike's gun collection.
I got this because I'm a child.
I get hands-on with an F3.
You can't shoot a Blaser like you can shoot some other guns. When you know how to tame the beast, they are very, very nice.
And Ryan accidentally broke his nose.
I think I need new pants. Right.
It's now just a few weeks away from the British Shooting Show, which we're all kind of excited for.
It's not long at all, is it?
Very excited.
What's new? What are we excited to see?
Hopefully the new Browning Satori's going to be there.
A composite over and under.
Full composite over and under.
They've been there and done that with the Synergy.
They have done it with the Synergy. I don't think they took off that well.
I owned one. They were amazing, but it was before its time.
Yeah, way
the market
before its
wasn't
time.
ready for it.
Now everyone loves a bit of synthetic, don't they?
Yeah,
They love that
synthetic
tactical
laminate.
look. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the tradition has died.
Well, yeah, and it gets muddy, just wash it off. You haven't got to worry about denting your wooden stock.
Handling is going to be key, but we'll hopefully get one and find out.
Definitely.
So Element have released a new scope called the Theos. It's their new flagship model.
It's not a Swarovski though, is it?
It's not a Swarovski, but it does come with a 34mm tube. First focal plane reticle. It's really, really nice.
How much?
Undecided yet.
You like bringing things to the table that nobody knows the price of.
See, I'm first in there, you see.
Cutting edge with your lack of information.
Yeah,
It'll be at the shooting show.
Really?
Apparently so.
Well, yeah, they might have decided a price by then.
maybe.
So, guys, I laid down a challenge in the last episode
You certainly
to
did.
bring a £1,000 gun, or a budget of £1,000, to go and find a clay gun. And we are going to go and test them out right now.
I'm looking forward to seeing your choices.
Are you proud of your choices?
I feel like it's unfair. Oh, hi, it's Jonny Carter here. Can you sell me a really decent gun cheap? Yes. Whereas I just
So
had
I brought a Longthorn.
Yeah.
They sold me for £1,000.
I just had to go in blind and
Yeah, Purdy gave me a gun.
Yeah.
£1,000.
£1,000. So I already know that I've been stitched up today.
I suggest we go and shoot them at a playground.
I'm up for that.
Bit cold, son.
Oh, she's a bit icy down here.
Welcome to beautiful Purbeck, the part of southern England that looks not at all like southern England in
It's
my
a
head.
stunning ground.
What you got, Ryan?
Oh, I've got a gun that's probably as old as me. A Maruku 3800, £750.
So you've got money left over to buy cartridges.
I have.
And have fun.
And a shooting lesson. I went old school. If I'm going to spend that sort of money, there are new guns that are out there for under £1,000. But I like a classic.
Yeah,
and
that
it's
was a very
pretty,
well-made gun.
Very well-made gun that's going to stand the test of time. What have you gone for, Michael?
As the youngest, most modern,
You identify as a table leg, yeah.
I went for a new gun.
All right, how much was it?
899.
Okay.
899.
Yieldits Steel Sporter Adjustable.
That is a very sensible buy.
30
That is a bargain.
Turkish.
Turkish, 5-year warranty.
Steel
I mean-
proof, adjustable for 900 quid.
I can't argue it out. It's not a bad choice.
No, I can't.
And mine, which is a less classic 525 Sporter from 2005. I picked this up at a bargain because I had a cracked stock. The crack wasn't too bad until about 5 minutes ago, and it
Oh, what happened?
dropped out the back of the buggy. But we're not going to dwell on that.
Okay.
It now has a larger crack. It's wonderful. It's like got a Satori stock with the palm swell and the way the wood comes up here. It's a bit of a weirdo. I doubt the stock's original, or it might be, but this is a very limited era gun, and I bought it because of the stock, which is now in half.
Is there any reason that you've got exhaust ports all over the front of it?
I think porting is a big thing in certain parts of the world. I
Yeah.
think it's pathetic, but it looks cool.
Do we have to sign a waiver on your gun in case we get splinters?
Well, I'll shoot it first.
This might be the last time he has a beautiful face.
Well,
Ed Sullivan's is literally going to disown you if you carry on.
I mean, I might
You'll
not
be out
like
of
it
the
as much
will.
as I did. Are we going to start with yours?
I think so. The
After
classic.
you, sir. I mean, it is by far and away the most hand-built gun here, and that counts for a lot for me.
Yeah.
Go on then.
That is a honey.
Michael, are you going to give it a drive? Yeah, it doesn't feel as good as that felt the other day.
shot, Michael.
Right, full choke is king.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like necessarily good, but when you do hit something, it's
Yeah, it's lovely.
very forgiving.
It's very low.
It's very low.
Yeah, it was only 750 quid. I hate to say it, but you're shooting that better than your gun. It just goes to show how well made they were back then.
Exceptionally.
Yeah.
It's just a very sweet gun. Same factory, 25 years later, produced this.
The 525. I mean, it is a great choice. How much did this cost you?
600 quid, mate.
600 quid.
Full
That
set
is a
of chokes,
bargain.
it works. It's even got extra holes for go faster.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
it's less wind resistance when you swing it.
I hate that. I hate the sight. I hate all of this.
Shoot it and find out, shall we?
Okay, let's go. I get the reason for porting, but that is loud, especially
annoy
in here.
everybody
Everyone.
else.
Yeah,
It feels loud shooting it.
yeah. It's even louder behind.
Impressions, it's very smooth shooting and extremely loud. No complaints.
I am a big fan of a 525. Brownings in general. I make no qualms about being a Browning fan.
That 32-inch multi-choke barrel with the pistol grip, it's not a fast gun. Does lend itself to a much slower.
I mean, it looks fast with all this green racing sights on. Giving me a right wallop.
Quite aggressive, isn't it?
It's a 525. There's nothing bad I can say about it. It's a good choice. Michael, would you like to have a try?
I would.
Michael owns a 525. He owns a 28-inch sporter with no pistol grip, no porting. It's going to be a different gravy. Go on, then.
I feel you've learnt something by watching me shoot.
He's learnt a lot by hanging around with us, really.
I think a
Yeah,
lot.
what not to be.
Sense of
Grows
humour,
up.
for one. Oh, I dusted it.
He did shoot it quite well.
He did shoot it quite well,
Now,
actually.
let's go on, then. What do you think?
I really like it.
Yes.
I really like it. Something about those 32s.
They
I
tame you, which usually you are a horrifically
I'm
erratic
whipping
shooter.
all the time, aren't I?
So now's the time to move in and sell it to him while he's happy.
We're giving away some tickets, aren't we, Johnny?
6 tickets for the British Shooting Show. That is 3 lots of 2.
So what have they got to do to win these tickets?
I think they should put their favourite gun from the gun review in the comments.
That is a good idea.
That was easy. Get going.
Oh, it's
One
put
last gun to
invoicing
test,
for
and that is Michael's new Yieldits. It is going to take some beating after those two. I mean, they're two of the greatest guns of all
touching my
time,
leg.
right? So,
Sorry.
get excited. See, what I like about this stand, and this is why Michael was going to be at an unfair disadvantage, is there's no red. Because a green is a novice, a blue is an intermediate, and a red is an advanced. And
Oh.
we're not like going on our performance with these guns.
No.
But obviously, testing this gun on easier targets might make us think it's better.
That's a good point.
So we need to just put that on all our minds. Go on, Michael. I think I like its extended chokes.
Yeah, oh, definitely. As a clay gun, yeah. I wouldn't have them in on a shoot day. That's a lot of guns for the money.
Well,
Lovely shot.
I refuse to accept that this is the best gun without testing it on a harder stand.
Right, okay.
But there's no denying that all of those modern features, the adjustable comb, the pistol grip, do make it quite favourable.
£900 for a
new.
brand new Sporter, adjustable comb, steel proof. I think Michael's made quite a good choice. It is hard to find any bad points about it so far, but I'd like to push it a little bit more.
I do think testing it on the easier stand is not fair.
Yeah.
And I think a competition is in order.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No water.
Right.
This time I propose that we shoot the course of targets on here.
Yep.
We pick our favourite gun from today. He who wins, the other two get to bow in front of him, tell him what a glorious bloke he is.
Well, I look forward to you two telling me how good I am.
I don't mind. I think your beard is really good for your age.
For my age, yeah.
Well, first, I think a couple more shots with Michael's gun, because it clearly ain't that good if he can't hit those 2 targets. You don't get another chance.
Oh, do I not?
I think the gun's come unstuck, I'm just saying.
That double fired.
You just can't handle taking one shot at something. Nice. Oh, that was easy to miss in front of, wasn't it?
Oh, he missed the rabbit. What's your views on the Yieldits?
I'm not a fan.
I'm not against it.
No, I think it's a great gun. I think I just prefer mine and yours and yours.
I think it's worthy of a look, but I do prefer a classic Browning on
There's
Ruku.
inherently nothing bad about this whatsoever. There's
not at
zero risk in buying it, and I think that counts for a lot.
I'd say so, yeah.
However, me Browning with its shagged stock,
Yeah, and your ported barrels, you'd pick that over that.
I might do.
Yeah.
I might do. But,
I
you
could
know,
see your reasoning behind it.
I also have had a long track history of owning really old, unreliable cars and guns.
Yeah.
So, to me, part of the fun is not knowing whether it's going to
Work or not. Yeah.
Perhaps for some people, they require reliability.
Yeah. Like, I like to turn up at a shoot with 3 guns that don't work.
All right, competition time. I'm thinking we just work through the card. 1 shot at each target.
Oh, only 1 shot? I can't have a follow-up shot?
No.
Oh.
No.
I can't shoot him on the way down?
Second barrel, boy.
Way down if you want.
Okay then, let's go. Who's up first, boys?
Michael.
Michael.
Oh, should we put down FITASC rules?
Oh.
Full gun down.
No, just from FITASC line.
Yeah. Sorry, where's the FITASC line? Oh. You first, the rabbit,
Yeah,
Michael.
and you get less points. 2 points for a first barrel kill, 1 point for a second barrel kill.
Okay.
I like that.
Nil point. We turned up the pressure by 1 degree and Michael has
He's just collapsed.
faltered.
Come on, Michael, you can
Wavered.
shoot C. Remember, you've got 2 shots.
Yay!
Hey, Michael hit a clay.
Michael is 1 point, 2 points.
2 points.
I mean, to be fair, we still have everything to play for.
Oh.
Well, Michael leaves on 2 points, which makes me feel slightly better. Right, what we got? B first.
B first, rabbit. 4 points.
Almost threw myself off balance then. One forgets when a gun weighs this much out the front end when you swing it a bit hard.
He's only gone straight at it. Well, thanks for putting me under some pressure.
That's why I didn't go last.
Well done. I'm impressed.
After you. I mean, so far, I
That's
think
the
I made
best-
the right decision. I mean, that there might be a talent discrepancy, but not a big one.
It's probably the best you've shot all day.
Man's got talent for days.
It's going downhill.
No, I've got a big smile on my face.
3 points. I think.
Come on, then. Come on, wrap it up. At least you haven't lost.
I've definitely not lost.
Mate,
How
for a
many
man of
po-
your
what
age,
points
you
did I
did very
get?
well. Gentlemen, I'd firstly like to say this was a fantastic day at Purbeck.
I've really enjoyed it, yeah, and
Right,
now
yep.
getting muddy knees.
And I'd like you to both admit that perhaps this might have been the best choice.
Yeah, it's the best choice, and you're amazing, Mr. Carter.
Thanks, Ryan. Did the broken stock affect anything today?
No,
No.
it did not.
Not at all. It's not been my favourite gun of the day. But you did win the competition, and now we've got to tell you how amazing you are.
Hard not to be smug when you're a winner, isn't it, Ryan?
It is very hard, yeah. And now I'm finding what it feels like to lose.
Now you know how I feel all the time.
Today was fantastic. I think we've proved a lot that you can buy a lot for £1,000.
Oh, definitely. And it's quite interesting the different guns we all went for that bracket.
Yeah.
Like the 525 that won, obviously. It's a go-to gun if you can get a good one for under $1,000.
I think that yours was the most hand-built gun you could ever buy under £1,000 and was fantastic.
It was
Unbelievable gun.
Classic, and it just shot beautifully.
Yeah, they shoot unlike
That
a lot of
nice
other things.
big
Oh, yeah.
wide trap rib. That sight picture is it's just a stunning gun to move around. And the yield it's for the money as well.
For the money, you can't really go wrong, can you? 5-year warranty as well.
Brand new,
that's the big
£900, still shot proof, multi-choke, adjustable.
I think that it didn't perhaps have the range that ours had in terms of shootability,
Yeah,
but
they're
it still shot very, very well.
very well. Especially if you're new coming into the shooting scene.
Perfect.
Perfect, like beginner's gun. If you're looking for a gun under £1,000 and you've got a little bit of skill behind you, you're probably going to move away to something else.
Yeah, and I think as you get more developed in anything, be that cars or guns, you start to be more comfortable with taking risk.
Yeah.
So we've had a look at some cheap guns. Now let's have a look at a really nice one. This is a Blaser F3. This is a gun that I've shot a few of, and I've really liked them, and I've not liked others so much. And a lot of that is because this gun is super personalizable. Meaning it has loads of barrel weight systems, you can have multiple rib options, multiple stock options, and so, like let's say the Browning 525 I shot earlier, which is a bit cookie cutter, these guns are yours. And by that I mean, once you've set it up, other people might not like it. It might be an unfamiliar feel. And that, I mean, is a lot of why we like guns, right? It's a lot of the time because it feels like the thing that we shoot the most, or feels like something that we understand. So what I have here is an F3 competition. They're available in 12, 20, 28 and 410, but this one is a 12 bore. It's ready for the barrel weight system, but no one's got one in. But it does have a stock weight already in there. And this is something I probably should set up, but this is just a quick look, not a full review. It's very clever. It's got a threaded bar inside with 1 or 2 weights, and you can place those anywhere along the threaded bar to place the weight exactly where you want. And then, if you want to add extra weight, you can clip some on the barrel. It's a nice system. In fact, this gun is designed to be easy to use. I remember when they first came out, there was something about this monoblock that really got to me. The fact they hadn't blended it in, but to be frank, I kind of like it now. I think I've become significantly less traditionalist than I was. One thing about the F3, the way they close, is a very specific noise, a specific feel to them. The way the top lever is, which is quite short, it's not a bad feeling at all. The other interesting thing about the F3 is it doesn't have tumbling hammers, it has straight hammers. Not very exciting, but it's at least something a bit different. The ejector system is an interesting one as well. We're not going to go into that now because we don't really have the time allowance for this slot, which is annoying. Perhaps I'll do a full F3 review very shortly. Let's have a few shots and give some thoughts. So I was chatting to one of the Blaser sponsored boys when I was out in America, and it was interesting to note what he was saying about them. You can't shoot a Blaser like you can shoot some other guns. This gun loves to be shot with diminishing lead. It doesn't move like a lot of other guns, and that's no bad thing, because actually when you know how to tame the beast, they are very, very nice. You have to bear these things in mind. Every gun cannot be shot the same, and if one of these requires to be shot that way to be shot well, I don't know whether that's true or not. It sounded good, so I'm going to copy it and say it, because I've never shot a Blaser F3 as well as I have for this first 6 shots by just shooting it in a diminishing lead style. Put a shot cam on just to try and show you what I mean. Because it does sound ridiculous to say that, no, you should be able to shoot these targets your normal way, but I get to shoot an awful lot of guns. And they all need to be treated very differently. And you can approach and try and fight them, but working with a piece of kit is no bad thing. No bad thing at all.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael and this is my collection. Starting at the first gun I got is this. This is an Air Arms Pro Sport Walnut 177, topped off with a Hawk Vantage 4-16x50 scope. I mean, it's one of the best spring guns on the planet. That's all you can really say. Accurate, reliable. Now you may have recognised this. This is actually in episode 2. This is my Tikka T1X. However, it's not a standard one, as you can probably see. So this one has a Form Sabre rimfire stock, slightly longer length of pull, more of a pistol grip, and a slightly higher comb on there. Tikka sling, Spartan bipod mounts, SAC moderator, and a Hawk Frontier scope. My stalking rifle, Tikka T3X, Britannia Rail, Leupold PRW2 mounts, a GPO Passion 312x56 scope, Spartan mount again, Stalin W110 tripod. It's been Cerakoted as well, as you can probably see, to just help keep it a little bit more protected, and a red kettle sling as well. Next is my first ever shotgun. I got this as an 18th birthday present. It's a Browning 525 28-inch sporter. Grade 1 wood. It is my go-to gun if I'm doing serious glaze, mainly because it actually fits me as well. As some of you may know, I am 5'6". As you can probably tell from the tags, I buy lots of guns from Holtz. This is a little bit of a weird one. It's a Beretta ES100. Inertia-driven gun, so it's a hybrid basically between a Benelli and a Beretta. Uses Benelli's inertia system, made in Beretta's plant in Spain. I like it, it's just a bit different. You don't see many of them nowadays. Next, my other semi-auto. This is my workhorse semi-auto, Armasan A612. I bought this, sometimes I didn't want to get my Browning muddy and rusty and horrible when it was raining. It'll feed basically anything I ever want to put down on it because it's gas operated. Moving swiftly on, this is a Army Navy 25 box lock ejector. It's had some repair work done. It's not in the best condition, you can probably see it. But as a side-by-side to take out, you know, once a season or just something a bit different, isn't it? Now on to the stupid guns. This is a Viking SOS pump action. I got this because I'm a child. I don't know what to say about it. It's got a carry handle on it and it's got a pistol grip and it's cool. Because I bought the pump action, when I saw the semi-auto version Holtz, I knew I had to buy that as well. Now, I'm a big fan of the Greener GP. I have a few. This one is a Mark 1 engraved version, quite a rare one actually. Shoot occasionally, it's got a nice little game scene on there as well. This one is a Mark 1, but it's a little bit different. It's had some work done to it. So this has a 24.5-inch barrel, very, very short barrel, with a lineman squeeze choke on it. So how these work is, this basically screws in and it compresses a sort of a cone on the end of the barrel. This one is a Greener police gun, Mark 3 police gun, converted back to 12 bore. They originally were in 14 bore. And finally, we have a Greener GP Mark 2. Very, very mint condition. This one doesn't have a huge amount of marks on it as well, and this is one I will never ever sell. That's all my guns.
So gents, there's something I want to show you. Oh! If you want to shoot a range, I know Ed Solomon likes to talk about eye dominance. That's not an issue when you've got an 8x56 spotting scope on top of your shotgun.
So this is a French Canardier, one of the guns in your collection you have never shot until today.
Until today. I brought it 2 years ago in the Holt's auction because it looked cool. Apparently it's for shooting ducks at night in France.
Yeah. And now it's for shooting clays in Dorset.
We're going to try and shoot a clay with it without getting a black eye, but it has got this amazing rail on it, which is sprung loaded, which I can only assume is so it doesn't smash you in the eye.
I feel like a rubber thing probably should be there, but it's not, so there you go.
There you go.
Get on.
I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Do you like those glasses?
Yeah, I do.
I'd take them off if I were you.
They're actually new. I'm going to take my glasses off.
They're
just
expensive looking glasses. Take
just
them
in
off.
case. I don't want to ruin the Hugo Bosses. Wow. Oh, there it is.
This. How was that?
Ridiculous.
Did it clock you in the face or not?
No, it didn't. Really? It didn't, but it made me. I think I need new pants. Right. I'm going to try again. I'm determined to hit one with it.
Go on, mate, go on. Then.
You know, in films, when you see something really cool and then it gets imitated, I feel like this is Turkey's answer to Rambo. Oh, there you are.
A bit more than that.
That actually hit me on the nose. That wasn't pleasant.
Is the French are well known to be really strong, hard people.
Yeah. I'm really
and
hard.
That's why, because you're a weak Englishman.
I think I just broke my nose for the 4th time in my life. Right. I can't even see it.
More, cool again.
Where's it gone, Paul? How can I not see with this? Where? Oh no, I missed it. Right, I'm gonna have to do mounted. Hello? Oh, there you are.
Yes!
Yeah, boy.
Yes, I presume lead looks very different.
Lead is very, very strange.
Looks like quite a lot. I expect at 8 times zoom.
It's yeah. Can I turn it down? Right, you've got to try that.
No, mate, you're bleeding.
Am I? What, from my nose? I am. It's drawn blood. I think I broke my nose. That is the most ridiculous gun I've ever brought in my life, and I've brought some bad guns.
I've looked good through my scope, but clearly not good enough.
What one was it?
This gun.
No, you've got to aim. Just don't hold it too close. Take your glasses off. Way! Oh, I'm done. Right, did it get you as well?
You have to commit. You have to commit.
You have to commit. You're going to get hurt.
I think this was probably originally designed with a large rubber tube on the back, like you get the back on, like the scope enhancer.
Yeah, and a guy shot it with a really broken, wonky nose.
Yeah, and you have you got a lot of rubber like waffles in there. So when you hit it, it's just gonna go wah, and then this will go wah. What
I like is the fact that they've put all that system on there so it doesn't hit you in the face, and it still hits you in the face. Hey!
Do you want to know how I did that?
No.
I looked with my left eye, then I looked with my right, and then I looked with my left eye, and looked with my right, and then I did the have a good guess and give it a bit of lead.
Bit of lead and get on through.
Pick a line, swing through.
Get at them.
Get a bit of luck.
Yeah.
No different to hip shooting, just from the shoulder.
Am I still bleeding?
Yeah. Is shooting too easy for you? Well, if so, we've got something that's going to make your life significantly harder.
This is life-changing. That you are going to smash your glasses off if you have it that close.
I can't see anything.
So next episode we're going to be at the British Shooting Show bringing that show to you. However, what we'd really love to do is see you there. Pretty much every gun we've looked at is going to be at the show.
Yes.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stands, a lot of guns to look at.
But not just guns, lots of stuff.
Gear. Shooting gear, stuff, knives, optics,
Clothing,
everything, night
works.
visions.
It's going to be awesome. I love it every year, but this year is going to be extra special. For those of you who've never been, it's not just a trade show. In fact, there is a huge list of retailers that go to. So everything you see from a manufacturer, you can go and buy pretty much at a stand next door. So I mean, it's usually chronically expensive for me every time I go because there's always nice things.
The good thing is, if you want to see something that you want to buy, you can go and look at it, you can test it, you can look through it, and then you can go and buy it.
It's a unique opportunity.
Definitely.
Because it's the final episode of Gun Review Series 1 at the British Shooting Show, I'm going to lay down the challenge now so you can get your brain started on it.
Right.
Okay.
100 English pounds sterling
Yeah.
each, and we have to go and get the most best stuff.
The most best stuff.
The most best stuff for the money.
Okay, David Bellamy.
That's the challenge.
Right,
The
okay.
most best stuff. I think that could be a bit of fun to be had here. No stealing,
No stealing.
no
Okay.
freebies. And I might lay down that challenge to everyone watching this as well. If you can beat us, you go for it.
But we're not funding you the £100. That would be ridiculous.
Or refunding you the £100 if you buy Dad. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Episode 5 has been great fun. Thank you very much for joining me, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for a good day.
It's been a voyage of discovery as always,
Absolutely.
and it was really nice to win for once.
It was. I'm glad you got that win. Yeah, and you didn't get dunked.
And we'll see you at the British Shooting Show. Thank you for watching, guys. This channel is made possible by our amazing sponsors. You can find out more about them in the description down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can join as a member. You get loads of extra content, well, some extra content, and occasionally we hook up and go clay shooting together as a membership group. If you don't feel like joining today, we really appreciate you watching and subscribing. Have a wonderful day.